Hey yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? So on the last episode we went Christmas shopping, right? Well, I already went out to Dollar Tree and got the bags and all that to put the gifts in, even though it's after Christmas, like a lot after Christmas, not quite New Year's yet, but we're getting there, right? So this is what I went and did. This one here is for my niece. It's got Santa Claus on skis, just giving her, and this one's for my nephew. It's got the pickup truck with Santa driving with a Christmas tree on it and a penguin. Pretty sweet. Well, then I went to Sills, my parents' favorite freaking restaurant. And originally I was going to get them a $500 gift card. That's what I do every year. Get them a $500 gift card, lets them have as many meals as 500 bucks can get, which used to be a lot, but due to inflation, not quite so much, but it's cool. So I get in there, right? Go to order a $500 gift card, and they're like, oh, we got this promotion going where for every $50 you spend, you get an entry into a cruise trip on a boat, a big freaking cruise boat. I'm like, oh, that's cool, right on. I'm like, they're like, so if you buy 10 $50 cards, you can get 10 entries. So this year, my parents aren't getting just one gift card. They're getting a stack of 10. Now here's the thing. I don't even want the trip. If I win it, cool. If I don't win it, cool. I don't know what the heck I would do with the trip. I don't really plan on cruising or anything like that. So if I get it, either sell it, give it away as a gift. I don't know. But 10 entries for 10 $50 gift cards. Some of them have the price, like this one, like you can see here, the one on the back has the price written on it. This one doesn't. Some of them, they didn't write the price on them. Some of them they did. There's a receipt in each one of these showing $50. But then I was like, how the heck am I going to give that to my parents? How am I going to give these cards to my parents? Like, I got to come up with a method. So I decided to bust out the 3D printer. And I printed this. A box with a lid that goes on top of the box, sealing it shut, so like when they're done with the gift cards, they got a little box to put junk in. And the gift cards fit nicely in the box, like a so. Lid goes on top, like a so. And we're good to go. So for the past couple months, I've been having an issue with my camera system. The one in the back window has been cutting out. It's been losing Wi-Fi connection and not regaining it. So I started doing some pondering. Why would it be doing that? And then I realized I'm an idiot. Allow me to show you what I went and did. There's the wireless access point. I'll give you a few seconds to, have a look and see if you can figure it out for yourself. Did you get it yet? Did you get it? I sat it on top of a speaker that emits electromagnetic frequencies. Wi-Fi is electromagnetic frequencies. Having it that close, no bueno. So, once again, using the power of the 3D printer, I printed up one of these bad boys. Boom. It's a Google Home holder. So I'm going to mount that. I'm thinking about mounting it to the wall, say around there-ish, maybe there-ish. I could put it there-ish. I think it would reach. And then that way there, I can have the Wi-Fi away from the speaker, far enough where it shouldn't pick up EMF, and it should be able to spread the Wi-Fi around down here enough. So I'm going to do that now. And wabamo, we are mounted. Is it perfectly between the pictures? Probably not. Do I care? Probably don't. So on previous videos, I showed you guys that we had a whole bunch of snow, right? And it was pretty crazy and all that. Well, it's actually been melting. We were supposed to get a bunch more today, but we didn't. We really didn't. Got a little bit of snow in the truck, a little bit out here. Yep, it's slowly melting. We've had like 3 days back to back where it's been like +3 out. And the worst part is the weather's actually calling for a major drop in temperature over the next couple days, which is good because we might accidentally have good ice this year, which means I might accidentally be able to get on the ice and go ice fishing. That'd be freaking nice. I haven't been ice fishing in forever. So even though I'm filming this before Christmas and it's coming out after Christmas, we haven't had Christmas yet. But today, at work, we did our Christmas lunch party thing, and yeah, that was all right. Just kind of hung out, ate food, chatted, talked about the new year and what's happening in the new year and different things that are changing and all that fun stuff. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, we did a little Christmas get together because like we're all spread out. We're all spread out, so we got to hang out for a bit, get off the work and just chill and get paid for it. Nice. And that's one problem with the holidays, right? Is all the good foods come out, all the good snacks, all the sweets and all that. And you tend to indulge and you tend to pack on the pounds, which is why I'm not even going to bother trying to do anything until the New Year's, once all this crap, well, actually until like pretty much after Boxing Day. Once Boxing Day is done, then there should be no reason to eat junk food anymore because I shouldn't be having it in front of me. After that, I'm getting on a friggin' hardcore diet again because I got to do something about this weight and I got to get it under control. Not saying I'm like 340 pounds like I was back in 2018, but I'm 100 pounds shy of that. So we got to do some weight management, get the weight down, get mobility up, get stronger, and start utilizing this shit more because I haven't really been utilizing it much lately. I've been getting up at not 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, come downstairs, have a shower, and go to work. And that's no bueno. That's no bueno. I need to be starting to wake up at 4 a.m., coming down here and getting on my training and start leveling up and losing weight and eating properly and getting stronger so that once this snow melts and highway travel is safe once again, I can start going, because I found out the Modern Arnis place out in Deep River, every Friday night they do sparring, and I kind of want to go there and spar. So get off work at 4, jump in the truck, head out, stay there till about 9, and then come back. Sounds like a good time, you know. Go down, visit my buddy, spar for a bit, get some more fighting experience in, and worst case, crash in the truck, come back the next day, or best case, just come back that night. Whatever works. But I don't feel too mobile right now. I feel kind of slothy. And like even today during the party, you know, there's cookies, there's molasses cookies, gingerbread cookies, chocolate chip cookies, these like cookies with the jam in the middle. There was brownies, there was all sorts of different snackos galore. So I felt compelled to indulge. And that's the problem with Christmas, is all the baking and all the yummy stuff. And I'm going to my parents on Christmas Day and they're going to have yummy stuff. And like I'm going to behave. I've been behaving this week except for today. But yeah, I have a feeling come January there's going to be a lot of OMAD or eat every other day regimens happening. Or, you know, just fast for a week and burn it off in a big lump sum. Or just go full in and just give her. I don't know. We'll see what we do. We'll do what we see. We'll just get back down the 210 pounds of not being large and in charge and build some muscle while doing it, because that's what I want to do. Figure I'll never be like some of the guys that I train with where they're like super lean, super skinny, super fast. I might as well just focus on power so that when I do connect with you, it's like a 2-hit fight, me hitting you and you hitting the ground, right? That sounds like a good idea to me. The one hitter quitter. I like that idea. So just get freaking strong and focus on strength training. No more of this hypertrophy training. Just lift as much as I can for as long as I can and keep upping the weight and keep building the muscle, keep building the strength, keep building the power so that you can just dominate. That's going to be my battle plan. And also going to be doing some cardio on this beast, because let me tell you, you do 3-minute rounds with 30 seconds of rest of punching and you're done. You're sweating buckets. You're just completely caked. But obviously I got to clean up this area here. Like I can't have Oreo's old bed, now Scamper's bed there. I have to move that somewhere. That box fan, I need to bring it out to the garage in the spring and clean it. So I'll just probably chuck that somewhere, probably in that closet if I can get it opened. As you can see, it's not living its best life. Should just rip that freaking door off and call it a day. That guitar over there is toast. It can go in the garbage. That box should have been recycled last week. Forgot it was down here. I don't know what to do with this heater. I'll probably just chuck it in that closet with the fan, because it's nice to have it in here, but it's not something I always need. Yeah. I also been talking about AI a lot, and I did some research and discovered that you can run AI on a Raspberry Pi 5, like small models. Then I got to wondering, can I also make it play voices? Can I do like I do with Sora, where I can talk to her and she can talk to me back with a human voice? And then I got to thinking, how hard would that be? How hard would that be to hook it up to a car stereo? Because you know it'd be friggin' awesome. if the Trans Am could talk to me like Knight Rider. Just saying. That'd be pretty dope. Give it an AI. You can ask it questions. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Some people might think it's pretty dumb, but that's, you know, cool. But if the car could talk back, that'd be pretty sweet. Talking car. It doesn't just say, the door is ajar. The door is ajar. It's not a freaking jar car. It's a freaking door. However, in my 3D printing conquest, you probably noticed something on the wall of weapons just below the lightsabers. I 3D printed a little shelf to put my 3D printing stuff in it. My glue, my spatula for breaking things off the plate. Even though you can just take the whole plate out of the, like the whole thing is magnetic. You can just take it right out and you can fold it off and get your prints. But yeah, originally that was supposed to be a hideaway shelf, but for some reason the top layer, the top part of it didn't print. It wouldn't print. It just kept screwing up because the G-code was messed on it. So I was like, you know what? It makes a cute little basket on the wall to put some junk in. I'm just going to use it for that. So far for New Year's, the original plan was we were going to go to my friend's house and play Cards Against Humanity, but ends up that she won't be in town for New Year's, so that got foobarred. Not a big deal. I'm not too worried. I'll probably just hang out here, play some video games and chill out, and then the next day have the day off. Like, I gotta work New Year's Eve anyway till 4 and then go to martial arts from 6 to 7. So I might just come home and chill out until Thursday when I gotta be working from home. So like, I go into the office 2 days. This is what's weird about next week, right? Okay, so next week I work Monday, Tuesday, then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday for Boxing Day and Christmas. Then I gotta work Friday, then I'm off Saturday, Sunday. Then I work Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, work Thursday, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday. However, Thursday, Friday are my work from home days. So I go to work next week, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I go back to work Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's pretty crazy. I kind of like it. Not really, but I gotta find things to film about. That's the problem. You know, I'm kind of a recluse. I don't really hang out with people. And when I do, they don't really feel comfortable with this thing on because it kind of irks them. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Like, it's becoming more of a norm for people to film themselves, but they usually do like the phones like this, and they're putting up a 40-second clip of them dancing to some stupid song and getting way more views than my videos ever do. I'm doing this all wrong. Then again, the ones doing that are pretty hot, so that could also be a problem. Because I'm a freaking chud. Oh, you guys want to see something really annoying? I'm pretty sure I saw in Best Buy that, you know how I bought this Google Pixel for like $1,250? Because Buddy said that the deals for Black Friday were not going to be the same as the deals for Boxing Day. It's actually $20 cheaper now. Son of a bitch, eh? Son of a bitch. This is the Boxing Day pricing too. Friggin' guy not only lied to me, lied to a couple other customers. Son of a bitch. Oh, whatever, eh? What? It's already been done. It's already been purchased. I can't go in there and be like, yeah, like, you lied to me and give me my $20 back. It won't happen. This is the Boxing Day sale. It's better than the Black Friday sale. Some bitch. Something else I was thinking about doing was on the Acer Loser Nitro Suckface, that computer that I bought last year to play video games on. Was it last year that I bought that? Yeah, it was last year, because this year's model has the 1400 and this is the 13400. This year's model has the 14400, exact same specs down to the T. 4060 video card, 1 terabyte SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, but I bumped mine up to 32 because more is better. Anyway, I wish I could get XMP profiles to work on it so I could actually take full advantage of the frickin' RAM, but that's not an option because Acer doesn't want you to have fun with your computer. That's why they put a shitty power supply in there that's 12VO and not ATX 24 pin. However, I have a solution for that. That solution comes in the form of this cable right here, which converts an ATX power supply into a 12VO. I just haven't gotten around to get myself a power supply yet, because something I wanted to do was I play VR chat on Steam. And the problem is sometimes you go into certain worlds and your frames just dive bomb because the video card, see, with regular games like Rust or Fortnite or whatever you're playing, when you're playing the game, it only has to render it once, right? It's just got to put it up on the monitor so you can look at it and play. When you're playing VR, it has to render the game 3 freaking times, okay? 1 for the left eyeball, 1 for the right eyeball, and one for the monitor. So it kind of stresses your shit out. So I was thinking, I'm like, you know, maybe I'll get a bigger power supply and like a 4070. Stuff that in the Acer Loser Nitro Suckface and maybe get some more power out of it. So I've been looking at that option. But then I realized, wait, other VR games run fine. I'm able to get like 90 FPS flawless. I have it locked to 90 FPS. It can do 120, but it looks like garb. So I brought it down to 90 FPS. And I find I don't get as much motion sickness, I don't get any frame stuttering, and the games will play 90 FPS all day, every day. On the 4060 to boot, which is potato card. The reason why I say the 4060 is a potato card is because it was built to be a potato card. I kid you not. You got a 16-lane PCI card that's only using 8 lanes. You have a 128-bit memory bus. The 3060 had a 192-bit memory bus. So it's like they purposely crippled this card. Mind you, the TDP on it is pretty damn good. She'll only use 110 watts, 115 at the most. Pretty lightweight card. So it doesn't draw a lot of juice. So for like computers like the Acer Loser Nitro Suckface, it's perfect. Put a 500 watt power supply in there, you can game all day. No problems. You can put a 400 watt power supply in there and game all day. And you know, in games like Rust and that, it gets pretty good at frames. So far I've thrown a bunch of shit at it and it's had no problems playing it, so I can't really complain there. But then I'm like, well, why is it all the other VR games work fine and then VR chat doesn't? And then I realized why. Because the VR chat is just an engine, and all the worlds you visit are built by other users in Unity. 99% of the time, the users are not optimizing their worlds, so they're polygon hell, stressing the computer right to the brim. So it has nothing to do, and this is the reason why, like if you're playing on the Quest solo by itself, just playing on the Quest VR chat, there's a lot of worlds you can't interact with, a lot of avatars you can't see, because the Quest knows those avatars are not compatible with Quest, therefore ain't gonna work with Quest. However, when you're playing on Steam, everything gets thrown out the window. Everything gets thrown out the window. Like the amount of times I'll be on VR chat, walk into a world, and some dickhead shows up with a high poly count friggin' avatar, known for crashing servers with his avatar. You're looking around and all of a sudden the screen just turns black on you and you're like, whoa. Like when you're immersed in VR, after you've been in there for like 5 to 10 minutes, you forget you're sitting in a room with a lamp and other things. So you're kind of like one with the zone, like you're running through the wheat fields and you can actually feel the wheat hitting you, and it's like, they call that phantom sense or some shit. Phantom touch, or well, I don't know. Something to do with phantoms. Should probably call the Ghostbusters. But I digress. Buddy walks in, room takes a shit, screen turns black. You go, what the frig? Everything lags out. Your voices are clipping in your ears. You don't know what the frig's going on. Game crashes. Some bitch. Doesn't do it when you're on standalone, but like I say, you lose a lot of functionality when you're on standalone. You can still go fishing and do all that fun stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can't do, and streaming is one of the things you can't do from the Quest alone. Well, I guess I could cast it to a television and then screen cap it. Probably cast it to a Chrome browser and screen cap it. That's another option. But I just don't know how it would cap my mic. And I was actually impressed when I did that live like Skivens in VR video. The microphone on the Quest is pretty clean. It came through, except when I was driving the car, it came through super clear on OBS. I was so impressed. I'm like, wow, that sounds better than my freaking $200 Yeti or whatever they're charging for those things now. Oh, you guys like where I put my cow? He's holding the Yeti up. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, like, this is bullshit. But there's a bunch of games. There's another game out there like VR chat called Resonite, which apparently is good if you want to program. It's got its own built-in programming language, and you can design things. You can build things. You can build a steam engine and actually get the mechanics down and then put it in a vehicle and drive that vehicle and code it and program it and build the different components. And it's like VR chat for developers, where you actually develop within the app itself. That, my friends, is pretty freaking cool. I might have to check that one out. It's free as well, just like VR chat. VR chat's free. And VR chat, you do not need a VR helmet to play it. You can install it on Steam and play it right off your desktop. Not as immersive. You can't do a lot of the stuff I can do, like go fishing and all that. I don't know how that works, if you can or not. You can't really play you literally just go to rooms and chat. You can't move your arms, because how are you going to move your arms? You can't move your arms. You got a mouse clicker. That's it. Holy, is it really snowing out there? I can't tell, but the roads are all white. When I came home, they were bare pavement. Oh well, it's not like I got to go anywhere tomorrow. Oh wait, yes I do. I got to go to martial arts. Well, you guys probably noticed I haven't been streaming much lately. The last video game thing I was involved with was with my friend from martial arts, Liam, and that was on his Twitch stream. And I didn't realize that a lot of you guys don't use Twitch. See, this is the reason why I don't stream on Twitch, is because a lot of people don't have it. That, and oh my God, I thought YouTube was bad for adverts. I thought YouTube was horrible for adverts. Freaking Twitch, my goodness. I didn't realize how bad it was. It's like you open up a stream and it feeds you 5 ads. I'm like, are you serious right now? I gotta watch 90 seconds of adverts for products I don't even plan on buying, and there's no way to skip them. I gotta sit through this shit. And then you get into the stream and it's like 8 minutes in, it feeds you another 3. 8 minutes in, feeds you another 3. I'm like, holy, this is horrible. No wonder why people will shell out the $11 on Twitch to go ad free. But the adverts on there are just, it's worse than YouTube. At least YouTube, you can skip them after watching them for 15 seconds. On Twitch, you can't. You gotta just sit there and endure it. Brutal. And I get it. The people making the content, you know, they want to make a little bit of Skrilla. I'm not about to rip on them, but it's like, what a platform. I watched a video from Moist Critical, and he actually talked about streaming, and he talked about his best payout ever on YouTube versus his best payout ever on Twitch, because he does cross-platform streaming. Brilliant. I should do that, but that means now I got to watch 2 chats. I don't know if I want to watch 2 chats, but that, and you know, do I want the YouTube VOD to contain Twitch related content like the bit counters and all that bullshit you got to put on the screen, because people like to see that junk. I don't know if I want to litter my screen. That's the other thing I didn't like about Twitch, was like the bits and the different reasons for people to, it's literally like people dump so much money into their Twitch streamers. It's ridiculous. I like YouTube. You guys watch, it plays an advert, that gets me paid. It's no money coming out of your wallet. I don't like taking money away from people when we all need money to survive, you know? But on Twitch, it's like, pay money to play a sound on the stream. Pay money to for bits so you can have your text comment read out. And I get it. Some of these Twitch streamers are really big, and you post a comment and it blows by them so fast that they probably won't even ever see it. But anyway, back on the topic, Moist Critical did a comparison of Twitch versus YouTube, and his best Twitch stream, during the stream, he made like 11 grand, and then the VOD made nothing, because Twitch doesn't monetize your VODs. And the VOD is basically, once you wrap up your Twitch stream, it puts it as a video in your library so people who miss the stream can go back and watch it. And there are adverts on the VODs, don't kid yourself. But the content creator doesn't make money on these adverts. On YouTube, however, the exact same freaking video, because like I said, he multi-streams. He streams on YouTube and Twitch. On YouTube, he made $2,000 streaming, so while he was streaming. But then when the VOD went live, he made $80,000 off of one freaking video, because the VOD pays more than streaming. So that's why, like, and the longer the way YouTube works, and I mentioned this before, is the longer the video, the longer the CPM is, the cost per mile, cost per 1,000 views. So on like a 10-minute video, the CPM is probably like $1. 20-minute, $2, 30-minute, $3, so on and so forth. This is just hypothetical. Don't take that for like solid facts. I'm just putting numbers out there. If you upload a 4-hour stream, your CPM is like I have a couple 4-hour streams, the CPM was like $15. So if 1,000 people were to watch that VOD from start to finish, it's a $15 video. Now, he had a lot of people in the stream, but then afterwards it blew up even more because people were watching the VOD because they missed the stream, so they just came back and watched it. Either, you know, they were sitting at home and they just turned it on as background noise or whatever the case may be, and oh yeah, it's snowing. I can see it off my neighbor's snowman. It's coming down pretty thick too. Should have lifted those wipers off the truck. Whatever, who cares? So yeah, pretty crazy. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's get out there and lift those wipers out the truck. But yeah, like I have my partner on Twitch. I got that back in 2013 and it's never been revoked. So that's pretty cool. I could stream on there And the reason why partner is important is if you don't have partner, if you were to watch the stream, you have to watch it at whatever source I uploaded at. Where if you have partner, then people, or yeah, affiliate, whatever it is. If you have partner status or affiliate status, that gives the audience the ability to choose what they want to watch it at. So if they only want to watch it at 720p because they're on mobile internet, then so be it. They want to watch it at, oh, why didn't that turn on? There we go. They want to watch it at like 1080p, or let's say they don't want 60 frames per second, they want 30 frames. They can downclock it, you know, not a big deal. Yeah, I want to lift these off the window in case it actually does get cold tonight. Oh yeah, she's coming down pretty good right now, boys. She's coming down pretty good right now. And get those things off the window so that they don't freeze to it. I got to replace them. They're pretty much chewed up. I bought those in 2022, so they're 2 years old. One of them broke the retainer clip off of it, so I'm gonna have to buy some new wipers in the very near future. In the very near future, got to buy the wiper. But yeah, haven't been streaming much. I just haven't had the urge to play video games. Like on the weekends, I've just been chilling. Last weekend was all about organizing my weapons and playing VR because it's fun. Hey, do you guys have VR chat? Anybody in the audience? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we can meet up and be friends. We can hang out in VR chat, go bowling. Hey cousin, want to go bowling? Hey cousin, want to go fishing? Hey, I'm going to like a public lobby and just be a nuisance. That's my kitchen cat. Her name is Meowface. Want to know why? That's why. Anyway, guys, I don't even know what the heck to call this video. One thing I do want to do though is I'm thinking I might upgrade my VR headset. I've been using that thing a lot lately. It's good, don't get me wrong. But the Quest 3 just got some new integration that is pretty dope. It's got Windows 11 integration. What does that mean? Okay, you have a computer running Windows 11, put on your VR headset, sync it to the computer. The VR headset's your monitor with XR capabilities. So you can see the world around you in full color, looking beautiful. And you can also just spawn monitors everywhere. I like that idea. I really like that idea. I've been wanting that set up forever. It'd be super cool to have like a 360 monitor, but it's stuck to your head. And what's cool is the monitor doesn't hover with your look. It stays, you put it on the wall, it's there. You look away, the monitor's gone. You look back, the monitor's there. So you can just put applications everywhere and you're not constricted to a 24-inch panel. You're constricted to your room. So theoretically, I could put like a monitor on that wall behind me, a monitor on the wall up here, just put monitors freaking everywhere and then get up and walk around. And I can still see my keyboard and mouse and still use them. I think the future is going to be really interesting because now Google's getting into the XR platform and they're coming out with some pretty good tech with XR capabilities. Samsung's going to get into it again. Samsung had a headset prior. They were on ball with the old Lenovo Explorer. Samsung's was the best. Then Lenovo had one, Acer had one. There was another company that had one. Can't remember what it was. And they were all the mixed reality Windows 10 headsets. But Oculus recently partnered with Meta recently partnered with Windows to bring XR to the Quest to give it that benefit. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to do the same as Google, because Google's releasing eyeglasses with XR capabilities in it. I'm wondering if they're going to do that with the Ray-Bans for Meta. That'd be really cool. It's going to be some really interesting nerd stuff coming out in the future, guys. I'm super stoked for it because I am a big nerd. I love technology. Always have, always will. The only thing I don't want is a robot doing my laundry or mowing my lawn because like it's too close to Terminator stuff, and I don't know if I could stick fight a robot. I don't think that would go well. But you let me know in the comments down below, okay? Thanks, bye. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut her down here. I'm probably going to stream this weekend. And, well, I'm probably going to stream on New Year's Eve because I got nothing better to do with my life. Maybe I'll buy a case of beer and get loaded on stream. Why not? It's New Year's. You're supposed to drink. So maybe I'll get a little boofy blitzed on New Year's Eve. Play some games. There's a new one out that I want to try called Marvel Rivals. Apparently it's like really good. It's free. I like free. So I might be able to play as Iron Man, which is pretty dope. So I like that character. Yeah, check that out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this bullshit friggin' video that I made that doesn't make any sense. And it's all over the place like my life. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns down below to go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.